Hi, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back for episode 4.2.
4.1. Oh, that was gross. I'm so sorry. Are we doing 4.1? 4.2?
Yeah.
4 point something.
This is 4.2
We are both
because
just
we did
burping
4.1.
so much.
No, you're
Well, that
burping.
one's just 4.
Right, but since there's two of them, that one would be 4.1, and then
Well,
this
no,
one
that
would
would
be
be
4.2.
4, and this one would be 4.1.
No, that's not how you do that, Bob.
Why not?
Because
Well, who's in charge of this situation?
me.
Fuck. What do I do now?
No, it's weird to do just do 4 and then 4.1. It makes more sense to do 4.1 because that's like 4 episode 1, and then 4.2 is 4 episode 2.
Okay, I'll change it in my files.
Okay.
But welcome back. Welcome to Beware the Board, a horror podcast where we watch a show randomly selected by the board every week. Well, selected by me, it's on the board.
Yeah.
Randomly determined by Benjamin here. I'm Bob.
I'm Ben.
Update on our lives. Nothing has happened since we last recorded.
Yeah, so we are doing the second part of a two-parter.
Yep.
Because the square Bob chose had 2 movies. We just finished our rec recording, so we
And
took a break, got some water. Bob had a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I didn't eat anything.
I fucking no, listen here.
Bob
He's being such a petty little bitch
didn't
about
want to come
this.
with me to go get food, so I was like, I guess I won't eat.
There is
But-
a place that up the street, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go here?" I went, "No, I have leftovers in my fridge. I'm going to eat." But I said, "You can go." And then he just said, "No, that's not on me.
Not happening.
You're choosing not to, don't I even gave you pretzels. I got you coffee this morning to be helpful, and now you're just being a petty little man."
So we're doing Rec 2 right now.
Yeah, we're going to record
We're
Rec
back.
2.
So this
Whatever.
is probably going to be a shorter episode, at least the beginning.
Yeah, because we have less to talk about.
Yeah, we did most of it in our first episode. If you haven't listened to that, go watch that.
Yeah, because that one comes before this one. That one.
You don't have to, but like you probably should.
You should, because I feel like we're going to reference that movie a lot in this next movie.
Yeah. But you just want me to start with?
Yeah, what kind of fun facts do you have for this movie?
So this is Rec 2, which the technical title is left bracket, REC, right bracket, and then to the power of 2, so 2 squared, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not. It's too much effort.
2009 film.
So 2 years after the
2
original.
years later. Yeah.
Okay.
It's an hour and 25 minutes long.
Slightly longer by a couple minutes.
It has a 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's lower.
Well, yeah, but it's a sequel.
Sometimes the sequels are better.
But very, very rarely.
Like Toy Story 2.
It's rated R.
Okay, hopefully. If it had been PG-13, would have been over.
All right. I'll give you the description, just in case you want to know about.
Just in case I don't know what to expect from this movie.
Just in case this sounds worse.
It can't be much worse.
In order to ascertain the situation inside, a team enters the apartment.
Oh, this is taking place like right fucking after they all died. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
That's awesome.
And see,
This
right-
is literally like
right
a
from the
direct
start,
sequel.
Things are a lot worse.
Yeah, because that bitch is running around in there.
Are you okay?
No.
Can you
No,
do it?
I'm not okay.
Can you do it, Bob?
I don't want to watch this at all.
Well, it fucking sucks. You can't know about the second movie.
I hate you. Oh. Are we going to see Ghost Pablo? Or Zombie Pablo? Zombie Angela?
I don't know.
Oh, no,
We'll
not
find
Zombie
out.
Manu. Manu, no.
So the film is directed by both James Balaguero and Paco Plaza again, and is the last in the series to be directed by both of them.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. 3 and 4 are directed by different people. It's
Oh,
still
okay.
them, but they split up. So
Okay.
Balaguero directs Rec 4 Apocalypse.
Rec 4 Apocalypse.
Well, Plaza would go on to direct Rec 3 Genesis.
And didn't you say Rec 3 was like...
That's my favorite.
It's your favorite one?
I mean, the first one is probably
First
my
one's
favorite.
Very good.
But like I think the first one's better as a movie, but the third one does some interesting things.
Okay.
That's why I like it.
Called Genesis, which I think is an interesting
Yeah.
name.
They very interesting. Rec 3 and Rec 4 do a colon and then a subtitle kind of header
Yeah.
versus just being like Rec 3 or Rec 4.
So I'm curious. So this one is also shot found footage style, right?
Yeah.
Now I really want to know who the fuck has the camera.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But I think it's very interesting. They kind of split up because they disagreed with what they wanted to do with the film.
Fair. Completely fair.
So I think it's definitely interesting that they were kind of civil about it and they're like, oh, I'll do one film, you do one
Hey,
film.
they're doing better than fucking the Friday the 13th people.
Yeah, that's really bad. All right, the estimated budget of the film was $5.6 million USD. So
What was the last one? 2?
$2 million USD. Yeah,
So double the budget.
or a little bit more because
Little bit-
5.6,
Oh.
almost 3 times.
Almost 3. Okay.
It had a box office of only 18.5 million, so a lot less.
Made a lot less.
But I assume these films were not really released internationally in the same way that
Yeah.
an American film is.
That makes sense. I could see that.
I think a lot of their money comes from home video. Like, I think that's how it got famous in the States.
I mean,
the first one.
it's really good. I really enjoyed that movie.
You ready for the tagline?
Yeah, sure.
Fear Revisited.
Fuck you. I don't want to go back in that bitch.
I think that's such a cheesy tagline, though.
It's such a cheesy tagline.
But it works.
But it's really good because, can I be honest? I don't want to go back to that staircase. That's the part I'm dreading is those fucking stairs. Because imagine that big gangly bitch chasing you upstairs. Or Ben, I'll cry. Like, you want to see me cry? This movie might make me cry.
I don't know. It could be less scary than the first one. I think I have seen this one. It's just been a while.
Okay.
I don't really remember a lot of it.
Okay.
So
I'm excited to meet the cast of this film.
So one of the things to say is the film, we'll just say, reunites a lot of the original cast.
Oh God.
But that's supposed to, like, that's everyone who worked on the film. So a lot of the staff and stuff like that came back.
Well, yeah, but they don't have to worry about being turned into a zombie.
Yeah, maybe. The most interesting fact,
Okay.
I think, because I tried to leave a lot of facts out that would spoil stuff.
Sure, that makes sense.
But I will say this one: Pablo Rosso is once again revising the role as director of photography.
Oh, sick.
He plays Rosso this time. Still the cameraman. So in the first movie, Pablo Rosso was Pablo the cameraman. Now he's Rosso the cameraman.
Okay, that's actually pretty
I think
awesome.
it's pretty funny.
Which means we'll get some of the same, like, crazy cinematography stuff we got in the first film, which is cool because
He's a trooper.
he is definitely a trooper.
Which I assume is why they got him back, because they're like, dude, you did such a good job the first time.
He is immaculate in that first movie.
Because it's very impressive to do what he does. So that's all I got for notes. Try to keep it short with the second one.
Well, yeah, it's not. We have a lot to talk about. We just watched the first one, which we talked about for fucking ever because it was, we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about because we already talked about stuff.
So I guess we'll go to the movie now.
Yeah, I
get
guess
this done.
we'll see you on the flip side of the movie.
Ciao.
Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back.
Yeah, we're back from Rec 2.
Well, yeah, Rec squared, if you will.
Rec Cubed.
Rec cubed.
No, that's Rec 3.
Oh, is Rec 3? Oh, no, because you thought Rec 3 is called what? Genesis?
Rec 3 Genesis.
They should have just went with cubed.
All right, so summary of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, a SWAT team goes into the building
Yep.
with a dude. Turns out the dude who they think is a doctor is a priest.
Yep.
The movie goes full into the demon thing.
Yeah, it really flips on the head from the viral infection
It's like,
zombie thing.
maybe it's a viral
time.
infection with hints of demonic stuff, and then it's like, no, full on
These
demons.
are straight up demons. And they have crazy demonic magics as well.
Yeah, he's a priest. They go in, things start going wrong. They're looking for the
Fast.
blood of Nina Medeiros.
The main demon. The
And
big demon.
Then they get to the end, and things go more and more wrong.
Yeah, this movie...
Talk about the end at the end of this.
Yeah, we'll
little
get to the
section.
end eventually. Some choices they made in this movie that I thought were interesting that they didn't do in the first movie.
You want to talk about the cinematography?
Yes, specifically the fact that first movie it was one camera
Yep, it was one camera the whole movie.
attached to one guy.
Yep,
which
Pablo.
I think
I like that better.
I do too. That's what I was saying. I like that significantly better.
However, this movie did something different.
Yeah, so like I will say I like that better from a storytelling perspective.
So what did you like about multiple cameras, Bob?
I think it added it did some cool things that allowed them to play with the plot some.
Yeah, because they were jumping around from different camera to camera.
Exactly. So you were watching different groups of people on different cameras, which was cool.
They were also jumping around in time.
That was interesting
Because
for
we
sure.
went with the SWAT team,
Yeah.
and we were looking through Rosso's camera.
Yeah, and also the helmet cams on the other dudes.
Well, no, we were just watching Rosso's camera, whose camera was hooked up to everyone else's cameras, so it could stream to it.
Yeah.
Additionally, and so we do all that, and then there's some dumbass people who snuck into the building, and so we do a bunch with the SWAT team,
Yeah.
and then we jump and we cut to those people who we've seen are in the building.
Yeah, from on the outside of the building before they even go in. Like
Yeah.
it explains their whole origin of how they got in and stuff.
Yep. And then
Two of them for good reason.
two of them for good reason, three of them because they're dumbass kids.
Dumbass kids. Like
And,
stupid ass kids.
We follow the dumbass kids have a camera
Yeah.
because they're dumbass kids. And they, of course, have a camera.
They're like, oh, this building looks abandoned and is being like quarantined. Let's go inside through this sewer grate that got left open.
Yeah, they just saw SWAT team go in.
So they're like, you know what? Us too.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Stupid as fuck.
And so we switch to them, and then once we're done with those kids, we see that, oh, look, Angela's alive.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very interesting to see her come back.
she's holding... So at this point, the camera has broken. Rosso's
Yeah.
camera is broken
For sure.
because they were essentially trying to not exercise, but get the demon in Jennifer, who they found,
Mm-hmm.
to tell them things.
Yeah.
And when they were doing like a ritual with, a cross and prayer and stuff, the demon became more active and it glitched and broke Rosso's
It like
camera.
shattered the lens.
No, it like started shifting like the stuff.
Yeah.
He just said, I think the lens shifted or something. It's not working. I think it just glitched out the camera.
Yeah.
So that camera's broken. And so at this point, they switched to Pablo's camera because Angela's holding it.
Yeah.
She had to use it to get around because of night vision.
A lot less like people going from not infected to infected in this movie. It's more just straight up murder in this film.
No, yeah, there's already a shit ton of infected, so it's more of a, all right, there's a bunch of zombies. What do we fucking do?
Yeah.
It's a very different style of movie.
It's a very different style of movie, not in a bad way. I just think it doesn't really. I like this film. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
Not as scary.
No.
Mostly because a lot of there's immediate action. It's immediate, just holy shit zombies.
It's more of an action-y zombie film.
Yeah, which is cool and I enjoyed, but it was very stylistically different from the first film,
Oh yeah, it's a very different style.
especially with the multicam too.
Yeah, multicam makes it feel a lot less personal.
It does. It feels a lot less. I felt a lot less involved
Yeah, it's cool from a storytelling perspective,
because it gives you access to different narrative points and things to play with. But
but I very much like the one camera thing better.
same. I also think the one camera thing, it looked better. Like it, because switching from camera to camera, actually the film looks different. So like when you're watching the kids on their like home video or like their phone camera or whatever, it looks different than when you're on the helmet cam versus when you're on the body cam.
Yeah.
Which is useful if you're trying to like tell the difference, but it made the film feel more
Jaded.
Yeah, more jaded, more structurally just like there were a lot more just hard cuts.
Yeah. Also, like, I think they were doing that thing where a lot of found footage films do, where when they're on, like, other cameras, it's really just a nice camera
Yeah.
that they're putting a filter over to make it look crappy. And I don't like that. It gives it a stylistic look.
Yeah. I will say the actual cinematography in this film was still good.
Oh, it's still very good.
It's still the dude who does the camera work is
Pablo
like,
Rosso?
Pablo
You can't
Rosso.
forget his name.
It's
He's been two different characters. Pablo and Rosso.
Pablo and Rosso. Very, 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 very
He's
good.
very good.
There was a scene, and I like, in the audio, there's a couple seconds where you'll hear me go, that was fucking cool. That was really goddamn cool. There's a shot in the film where they, one of the kids got bitten, Tito. So they have him
Tito's
chained up.
fucking
Tito's so fucking stupid.
dumbass.
They have him chained up in a chair, and they're trying to talk to, because basically the thing is,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, they cut from, like, them talking to Angela,
Yep.
and then I guess the camera gets turned off.
They can't. No. So here's what happens. This is what's really cool. They're talking to Angela. They pan the camera to the back of the priest, and when they pan back, they're in a different room, and the priest is talking to Tito.
I know that's what they did. I guess they must have turned the camera off while he was mid-pan.
No. It's because the priest's shirt was black. That's what it was.
No, I know, but they didn't have Tito tied up at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
there's a time jump, meaning he must have
but
turned off
it
the
was
camera.
such a smooth
But it was
transition that
such
you
a smooth
didn't notice.
transition, but
It
you
was
didn't
really,
notice.
really
Yeah.
good. It all looks like one shot, but clearly it's not. But it's
Yeah.
super cool because of the way they managed to do it. A lot less. I would say this movie's a lot less suspenseful, and it's just more about fucking zombies, action, demons, fight, which is cool.
They're different genres
They are.
of horror films, and I think that's the thing. Different things are scarier than different people.
Yeah,
So, like, I personally find the first movie scarier.
I do too. The
But
first movie had me fucking shitting my pants. This one, I didn't. I screamed at the end of the film, and that was about it, honestly.
But if you're someone who, like, prefers an action-y style horror movie,
I think Ashley would like
this one would be more horrifying. Yeah, so, like, we've had Ashley on, so we can use her as an example. I think she would have found the first movie kind of boring,
Yeah,
but I think she would have found this one kind of
more
scarier.
entertaining and scarier.
I'm not
yeah.
sure scary is the right word, but she would have enjoyed this one better.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get more infected. Like I thought the infected would be more prevalent in this film. Like they're there and they're causing problems, but they're not. They're not the main problem they were in the first film. You know what I mean?
That's also, I think, part of the style, right? Because the first movie is very much an infected zombie movie, and this one's a demon movie.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to have that switch in focus and style, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think now that we've talked about the cinematography and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and probably how this film kind of differs, what you add for your scare board? Because I know you had that.
Yeah. So
during
I
this
actually
movie.
like.
You didn't take notes, but you did that. So
I added to the scare board. I added another one for stairs because the stairs are back in this film and I still
So
hate them.
stairs are officially like an oh-no for you.
Because in horror movies they're usually bad. Like bad stuff happens on stairs.
All right, fair enough, I guess.
Let me do this. I add one to the dark because once again we'll get to it near the end of the movie. The dark came real prevalent and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because it kept freaking me out. Razor blades, clowns, no. Oh god, yeah, dude. When that fucking dude was crawling around in the vents at the start of the film, and the
vent children.
The vent children start fucking coming at him. That shit freaky.
That explains the guy in the attic in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a guy; it was a child. I didn't want to say anything. I knew, but
Yeah, I had no idea.
there
There was a dude up there though.
Yeah.
The priest was up there, and he was
a mummy.
He was dead.
He was a mummy.
He got.
I guess you want to talk about the ending of the film.
So
You ready to talk about that?
I don't want to talk about the end just yet. I want to bring up one more thing.
Oh, okay.
Something that I thought the first one did a lot better was build up suspense and actually give me things to be scared of. This movie was, from the beginning, very different because in this situation, and I think the other film had a better, this is just me nitpicking, being a little petty
That's
asshole.
what we're here for.
The fact that it was a SWAT team and they had guns, and the fact that they could actually fight back against some of the demons was really helped it not be nearly as scary for me, at least at the beginning.
Yeah, but I think that's also why everything's so high octane.
It's
right?
true. It's very much an action film at that point.
Because you're sending in guys with guns.
Guys with lots of guns.
So they can do a lot more damage than, say, just people with nothing.
yeah.
And so I think that's why as a directorial choice, I think that's why they switch fully to demons, because they know these zombies are going to be able to get, like,
One shot,
and
headshot,
stuff like that. And then, but they need to get back up to have that same threat.
Yeah, and most of the demons get back up except for if you blow their heads off.
Yep. Just completely brain them.
What was really cool, actually, that I thought was interesting about them switching fully to demons is the fucking kid crawling around on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because, it's a fucking demon. And the voices, that was a cool ad. I liked that part.
Yep.
I thought that was a way to basically, it's been 15 minutes or whatever since the end of the last movie.
Yeah.
At the start of this one. So it's almost as if the demons are progressively getting stronger or like growing in power because they're having time to acclimate.
Or just because they have more people under their possession.
Yeah. Which is cool. Like, it made them a more menacing threat, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we just didn't see a lot of the individual demons.
They're objectively more scary, however.
For sure. They're definitely way grosser in this movie,
I think
too.
the movie's just less scary.
The movie overall is less scary, but the individual monsters are more scary, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The movie doesn't lend itself tonally to being like a really scary horror movie.
It's not a suspense movie. Well, I think you're just one of those people that finds suspenseful stuff more scary than like
I guess that's true.
something running at you. And
Yeah.
that's just how you are. That's fine. I'm like that. It's whatever.
I don't think, I mean, I liked the end because we saw the big bitch again.
You ready to talk about the end then?
Yeah, we can start the end talk.
So they're interviewing Tito.
Yes.
That's what we're going to call it. It's an interview.
They're trying to get information out of Tito about where the demon lays.
And Tito's like, upstairs.
Yeah, and the fucking...
But you need the darkness to see.
Yeah.
And the priest is like, oh yeah, duh. How'd
Yeah.
you get down here, Angela? You saw the person.
Yeah.
She's like, it was dark. I had the night camera.
There it is.
And so they go back upstairs.
This is where I thought the movie was going to freak me the fuck out.
It freaked you out a lot more here.
It got a lot scary because it was more tense.
Yeah.
There was actual like
Tension and dramatic build-up.
yeah, and it wasn't just like big fight. So there was a lot more tension in this part of the movie. Something I thought was also interesting because we've moved on from zombies to demons.
I mean, they're similar, but yeah.
Similar, but like
Demonic.
You know what I mean?
Demonic zombies.
Demonic zombies, and also the demon seems to have powers or magical powers
Yeah.
of some kind. Zombie child crawling upside down on the floor, on the ceiling.
They're basically zombies most of the times, and then sometimes they're like demon-possessed people.
I think it was really cool how the demon was basically a hive mind and talking through all the other demons.
Yeah, you seem confused about that at points, but then you got it.
Well, because it was weird. It was just interesting. But at the end of the movie, we finally get to see full-on demon magics.
Yeah, so they're going down a corridor.
Yeah.
That they discovered earlier in the movie. There's just a dead end.
Yeah, it was dusty, gross. Looked like something had been trapped in there, but
And they turn off the lights.
then they keep...
They do it a couple times. They keep switching off the lights, turning them back on. Because when they turn off the lights and they turn on the night vision, they can see things that aren't there when the lights are on. Because it's an optical illusion,
And because demons.
No, it's optical illusion.
That well was not an optical illusion.
A trick of the mind.
Trick of the mind, my
Anyways,
ass.
there's a bunch of stuff they can't see when there's light.
Like a door that they open.
Like a door, or as Bob said, there's a tub. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
And they keep switching off the lights, which Bob didn't like.
Because I was afraid they were going to cut to the night vision and there was going to be something scary.
No, I think it's good because they build up tension and then they relieve you every time they do it.
Yep, and it
So it
was
tricks
very
you
good.
with like a false sense of security. But yeah, they go into this door and there's like a hidden room that's like a medical room. It looks like that's where they were holding Nina Medeiros, which is the original infected from the first movie.
Yeah, the woman that was possessed went to the Vatican, got told she was sick, got sent to the hospital,
And then abducted.
By a priest.
Yeah, but basically you go into the room and there's another room that looked like it was busted open from the inside.
Yeah, it looked like that's where he had sealed her.
Yeah. And
Or
she
kept her.
escaped. But they go in there. They start switching on the lights again. And there's a tub.
The tub fucking freaked me, bro.
Yeah, there's not a lot of screams in this movie. Bob
No.
puts them very scared. But
I wasn't scared because it wasn't tense.
This is when we started to get screams.
I screamed a lot at the end. A lot of screams at the end.
What happened with the tub, Bob?
So listen, we all know when there's first of all, I thought it was a well at first, which would have been also equally as scary in my opinion. So they turn the lights off and they're looking through the night vision camera, and I think it's the only SWAT survivor, except for, well, actually, sorry, Rosso is still here.
Chief.
Chief is he's like feeling around, and he can feel the tub when the lights are off. So he's like, okay, it's in front of me.
Which I think is something to note here is that Rosso, who has the camera, is the only person who can see every time they have the lights off. So
exactly.
everyone else is just like, tell me where they go.
Yeah, and they're always asking questions. So the chief starts like batting around with his gun, and he finds the tub, and he sticks his fucking gun. He's like, oh, there's water in here. And I'm like, well, I know what's about to fucking happen. The chief leans over and starts feeling. I was like, there's something in the tub. Motherfucker gets grabbed by the big one.
And pulled into the tub.
Pulled into the tub.
I'm not even sure if it's the big one. It could have been something else.
True, it could have been one of the small.
It didn't look like a big
small
hand.
babies. And then they turn the lights on, and he's gone, and so is the tub.
Yep.
Because they're freaking out because he was screaming.
And they keep switching the light again.
Yep. And then Mama Big One comes out to play from the tub.
Nina Medeiros. She doesn't come out of the tub. I think she's just in the corner of the room.
She's just in the fucking room being an asshole.
I think almost immediately. I think he like turns the lights off and then immediately gets hammered.
Is that what happens?
I think so.
Yeah. He turns the light off, and the camera gets hit by the hammer, and he drops it.
Yeah, he turns the lights off immediately. Nina's in front of him.
Yep.
Hammers the camera out of Rosso's hands. He drops it. Everyone's freaking out. She
dude,
pees on the camera or something.
So this is a really cool thing they did. After he gets hit with the camera and drops it, the hammer also gets dropped by Nina. So it's sitting in front of the camera, and you can't see anything. All you can see is Angela running around in the background trying to figure shit out. The priest freaking out in the background, and you can't see Rosso because he's behind the camera.
Yeah, the only reason you know he's not dead is because you can hear him being like, "I dropped the camera."
Yeah. And the hammer that Nina has become very fond of in her time.
It's her favorite toy.
It's her favorite. It's sitting in front of the camera. And before you see anything, you see water from where she was in the tub drip down onto the camera, and her fucking gross pale hand picked the hammer up from in front of the camera.
It's either water from the tub or like saliva when she bends over and I think just spills out of her mouth.
Oh, that's so gross, Ben.
I think that might be what it was because I don't know if she was in the tub. I don't think she was.
I think she was in the tub, personally.
But yeah, then she disappears for a while.
Disappears.
Rosso gets the camera.
Yep.
They're looking around. They see her coming towards them.
Yep.
She's
So this is something that I thought was super weird. I don't know if they did this in CGI or not, but the way they cut the interaction between Angela and her at the end with the shotgun, you know what I'm talking about? It looked weird.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, that was CGI. Basically,
It had to be.
she comes up. She can't see him because it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
The priest who has a walkie-talkie goes off.
Yeah, the walkie-talkie starts going off because I think every what, like 30 minutes or whatever, he's supposed to like report in and give like an update.
Yeah.
And it's like, please give voice something.
It's a voice recognition.
Yeah, because it's voice recognition. Why they can't leave.
I mean, then Nina disappears again.
Yeah, Nina is trying to find them, can't find them because she needs sound. That starts going off. The priest is freaking trying to fucking turn it off somehow, like pull the batteries out or something.
And then Nina attacks again. Basically, Angela gets her in a hold and
blows her fucking melon off with a shotgun.
yeah. And what Bob was referring to is there's a little cut because basically it switches from Javier Botet, who's playing Nina again.
Yeah, into a CGI.
Into a CGI head exploding, which is understandable.
It looks fine.
Looks
or
fine,
whatever.
but most of the other parts of the film are practical effects.
I think basically everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, we even talked about the sex doll.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that important, but I just...
Yeah. Bob is referencing at the beginning of the movie the dumbass kids strap
bottle rockets to a sex doll.
And try to shoot it into the air, and it doesn't work.
It does not work.
Very disappointing.
Which is why they have bottle rockets later, and they shove it into... So we haven't actually talked about this at all. I've skipped going back quite a bit. We kind of skipped over it. The people that came in with the kids were the firefighter looking for his friends, the three kids, and then the husband of Jennifer from the first movie. Or sorry, not the husband. The dad of Jennifer from the first movie trying to give her the fucking medicine that he went out to get and why he's not in the first movie. Almost immediately, he gets bit by his wife because he goes to his apartment. And the way they kill his wife is by shoving a bottle rocket in her face and lighting it, which is awesome, by the way. It looks really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was
fair
cool.
enough.
It was just a cool moment that I thought was interesting.
But back to the end of the movie.
The end of the movie. Yeah.
So Nina's dead.
Yep.
And then they turn on the lights.
And the priest is freaking out because like I can't complete my mission. Like
yeah, he wants the blood of the original infected, which is Nina.
But I don't know.
That's,
I guess it has to be live blood taken from her corpse or something.
Yes, I think what it really is though is he needs the blood of the host of the demon
to be able to create the antidote.
Because they say in the film that the demon is controlling all the zombies.
Yeah.
But it's from the host.
Yeah.
Long story short, Angela starts freaking out, and she's like, dude, let us out.
Yeah, because it's over. It's dead.
Yeah. And so she starts roughing up the priest.
Beating him up, trying to get him to let him out, and he's like, no,
Like,
I can't.
really
I
bleeding
won't.
up. She, like, swings her shotgun like a golf club.
And hits him in the face and throws blood everywhere.
And he's on the ground, and Ross is like, Angela, you need to stop. Like,
Yeah.
we can't leave if you kill him.
Yeah.
Please stop. We'll get out. And she just goes, shut up. And she shoots Rosso.
Shoots him in the fucking noggin.
I assume. We can't see it, but
Yeah.
we know he's dead. He's down. The camera's on the ground.
Yep.
And then she straddles the priest,
Yeah.
and there's the big reveal that she is the demon.
She is the host of the demon now.
Yep.
It's been transferred to her from Nina.
And she's just like, well, it would have been so sweet if you kind of
Just let us
let
out.
me out, because
Just let me go.
she thought that'd be funny.
Yeah.
And then she leans over to the priest here, and she's like, but I don't need you. And she says that in the priest's voice.
Yeah, which is something that's really interesting that they set up earlier on in the film when they had oh my god, what was his name? The M Martos?
Manos?
Yeah. He gets infected really early on by I think Jennifer gets
I think it's
him.
Jennifer.
Jennifer bites him. So this is actually where we first figure out like it's really his demons. The priest does a prayer and throws the priest nails a rosary to the door and locks Martos in a room, and he just stops. Like he can't leave. He says
Yeah,
a blessing
he's
and has it
trapped in
nailed,
there.
and he's trapped, which confirms to a lot of the people that are in there that thought the priest was crazy that it really is demons.
Well, before that, he doesn't have his priest attire is hidden, so
yeah,
you don't know.
He's posing as someone from like the health.
As a doctor, yeah.
Yeah, the health ministry.
There were some hints, I think, before that, but yeah.
Yeah.
What I will say, though, is...
But it's really cool seeing... But Martos basically poses as Jennifer.
It's Manos.
I thought it was... I don't know how to
I think it's
pronounce
Manos.
it. It's Martos. I
Are
read
you
it
sure
a
it was
lot.
Martos?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember reading
Then
it a
it's
bunch.
Martos. I thought it was Manos.
But basically, he copies Jennifer's voice early on in the movie to try and attract someone to open the door because they think there's a child locked inside, and it works.
That's how he gets the teenagers to let him out.
How he gets the teenagers to let him out, which is a cool thing that they bring back later with Angela using the priest's voice to unlock the door.
And the only reason she was going along with the priest is she thought it would be funny
If
to have the priest released her.
Yeah.
I think that's a good setup. It explains why she doesn't immediately kill them.
Yeah, that's
Although-
something that I was really curious about.
Immediately after she does so, she slams the priest's head on the ground to kill him.
Oh, for sure. He instantly died.
Because, as the priest says, it can't possess him because he's protected by God.
Yep. Which is kind of cool, honestly.
It makes sense, I guess. And then she calls in the people, and she's like, yeah, this is Owen.
Yeah.
There's one survivor. It's a woman. I'm not coming out because I'm infected.
Yep. So they just leave him, and then he says, do as we planned, burn it all.
Yeah.
So basically, there's no evidence that she's a demon, and there's no evidence of anything.
Of any of the demons. Plus, 2 of those children weren't infected and are locked in a room.
Oh, I fucking forgot about that.
I know you did. Yeah, they're going to get burned alive.
Oh, that fucking blows.
Uh,
Maybe we'll see them in the third film.
They're going to get burned alive. And then, and then most interestingly, the person on the other end asks, how does she survive? And after it asks that, it cuts to the end of the original wreck.
Yeah, which is really cool that they cut back to
Which
it.
is the footage of, I guess we didn't talk about this in the first one, but Angela gets pulled off screen. That's how the original
Yeah,
movie
that's
ends.
how... We talked about it at the end, but yeah.
And then it cuts in new footage. She runs back into the scene
Yeah.
and immediately gets tackled by Nina,
Oh, yeah.
who then holds
this
her
was
head
so-
down
This
and
was so fucking gross, Ben.
like gives her the worm.
It's a big-ass
She basically
worm,
starts
too.
like mouth to mouth. and
Mama
then
birding a big-ass
Mama
worm
bird's like a
into-
worm or a snake or something down her throat.
Yeah, and then fucks off, and then we
Fucks off.
hear the other people, like,
Then we hear the beginning of the movie,
when they break down the door to the penthouse
and Angela wakes up
Yep.
and smiles at the camera, picks it up,
and runs.
That's it. That's the end of the movie.
That's
It
it.
cuts. So, anything to talk about, or you think that's good?
I think that's good.
All right. How scary do you think it is out of 10?
4.
4? Yeah.
4 or 5.
I think
It's
it's fair.
not bad. It's not bad. It's not nearly as bad as the first film. The first film scared the pants off of me compared to this one. And I don't know if that's just me watching them back to back like this. It
think-
might be, but I also think it's just stylistically so different.
Yeah, I think just different things scare different people, and this wasn't the kind of thing that scares you.
And I also think I could see why the directors went split on this one and did like one of us does 3, one of us does 4.
Yeah.
Because I could see one of them wanted to go one direction and one wanted to go the other instead of sticking to the original.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and I totally get that, but it's just very different.
Who would you recommend this for? And Bob, not someone we know.
Who would I recommend?
Because you
this
keep
for?
doing that.
See, I'm in the exact opposite boat. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not.
Like, who would like this movie?
I think anyone who's interested in in the found footage genre in general, I think this is a good watch. I think both of these films are good watches because it's just like they do the genre good. Like
Yeah.
they're good movies from that
They
perspective.
do it well.
They do it really well, and they are very grounded in what they're actually able to do, and I like that a lot. So if you're interested in found footage, watch it. They're both very good in that like spectrum. If you want a demon possession movie.
Like a high-octane zombie demon movie.
Yeah, like it very much. This is the Doom of
It's the Doom experience.
yeah,
of
it's
the
the
Wreck
Doom
franchise.
experience. Yeah, it's very much just like going in guns a-blazing, shooting zombies.
Yeah.
Like fighting demons.
And then once again, it's a foreign film, so if you want to experience some
Yeah, watch something in
foreign
Spanish.
horror
It's
in
very
Spanish,
good.
I think the last recommendation I give, though, is like if you're interested in the series, but like you're kind of not into slower movies, you could probably just watch this one.
Really.
I mean, you would be maybe a little confused,
But the setup from
but
the
it would
first,
work.
Yeah, because you don't
Because the setup here could work as a standalone film.
for sure.
And then
Yes.
if you were ever curious of like how this happened, you could go back and watch the first movie as like kind of a prequel.
Yeah, you totally could watch these in either order. I think watching them in order is the way I prefer it because
Yeah.
you get payoff from the first movie of seeing other characters.
I think
And
it's a lot better that way.
I think so too, but I definitely agree with you that you could watch this second movie, first movie,
But yeah,
and it would be fine.
If the first movie doesn't sound like your thing and this one does, just watch this one.
Yeah, I totally
Might as well.
I totally get that.
But yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
I think so too. I think this was a good first double feature. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
wasn't bad.
both these movies. I think watching them together was a good idea.
Different experience.
Different movies, different experience, but still very interesting and fun.
Especially because going in. Like, we're watching Rec 2.
Yeah, it helped.
It helped.
It helped
Yeah.
quite a bit.
All right. We're going to cut to the screams. I'm not sure how many we'll have. But
Yeah, this one will be a probably shorter one for Screams, but that's okay.
yeah, we'll come back to our closing statements.
All
So
right.
we'll see you in a little bit.
Goodbye. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Scream portion of this episode of Beware the Board. I hope you all liked Rec 2. I hope you liked us talking about it. I hope you liked the conversation that we had. I found that movie was not as scary as the first one, but still, I think, a very, very good film. Now, without further ado, let's get into our first Scream. Fairly early on in the film, the SWAT team that is sent in encounter a number of infected, and in this scene, one of them gets its hands on Mardos and turns him pretty quickly. He's gonna... Oh, okay, we're good. We're safe. For now.
What is it, Martos?
I don't know what it is, man, but... Oh, no, you put one shotgun shell in her and she got your ass, bro? Are you kidding me? I don't think that's a woman we've seen before, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's the woman who got her face bashed in.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
I can't tell, TBH.
Pretty sure it is. Also, Martos is probably dead.
Oh, yeah, he's getting fucked up by the lady.
Oh, yeah, Martos is fucked.
Oh, it got him quick. Oh, and he's fast, too.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, the infection is happening a lot faster now.
This clip is mine and Ben's initial reaction to meeting some of the children infected for the first time. Now that it's revealed they are demons, they seem to have gained some sort of demonic powers.
Do you understand what happened?
What?
Do you understand what's happening?
Kind of.
Those are pictures of children
Yep.
who've been infected.
Yep.
Do you remember what the thing in the attic looked like?
A giant.
No, thing in the attic.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
It was a child.
It was a child. That thing. Oh, they're leaning into demons. That thing was crawling around the goddamn ceiling.
Yep.
Oh, shit. This scream is our reaction the next time we run into more of the demonic children. What is that thing around his chest?
Necklace.
No. Oh! Somebody fucking shoot that little fuck.
The monkey child. He looks like a rabid monkey.
It looks like a little fucking
Because it's lost all its
fetus.
hair and stuff.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
I would have blown it away.
He feels bad. It's not just a child. Yeah.
Yeah, the priest is like... All right, there it is. Thank God the priest knows what's up. This next clip comes from the perspective of one of the SWAT team members as he is crawling down a long, narrow vent, and we begin to hear things coming towards him as a swarm of the demonic children begin crawling swiftly at him. It was horrific.
I don't remember, but I assume, because this is going too well.
This is going way too well. Oh, if something comes down...
What's going on? I don't know.
Something's coming.
What is it?
Something's coming. Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's children!
Oh! 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 How many kids is that?
I don't know. There's files upon files.
3 of them at least.
Yeah, there was a shit ton of files. I don't know if you saw them all.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them.
This next clip is our reaction to a situation in which one of the SWAT team members, specifically Lara, ends up in a room with a bunch of infected and gets bitten, and rather than dying or becoming or turning, he decides to end his own life, and we all get to see it in full display through his head cam.
Bro, I don't like this. This guy should not be by himself.
This is the old lady room. Yep.
Oh!
I think it's important to note that, like, now that they've been revealed as demons, they are actually not dying or showing pain anymore
Yeah.
in this film.
Okay. Oh, he got her. Oh! This guy's aim is terrible.
Yeah, well, they're aiming for the bodies.
Oh, he's out of ammo. He's fucked. Mandy with the hammer. Oh, good use of a door. Poor use of a door.
Dude, why was he in there?
Oh, shit. Well, I guess that works. Oh! Stronger than expected.
Yeah, you can do it, Lara.
Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, they can see him doing this, too.
That's wild that they can see that.
This next clip is a return of the young infected Yennefer as she scares the piss out of me by running across the screen.
Oh! God damn, little Yennefer. Oh my god, dude. These fucking zombies look freaky.
You know, I gotta say, I think Pablo was more competent than Rosso.
Yeah,
Pablo.
at this point, yeah.
Pablo was bad.
Pablo was a pretty powerful man. Orso, not so much.
This next clip is our reaction when the father of Yennefer has managed to sneak his way back into the building, and in an attempt to find his daughter and give her the medicine he went out to get, he returns to his apartment. Within, he finds his wife who has been turned, who immediately turns and bites the fuck out of him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the mom's name is Marie Carmen. Oh! See, the fact that they're playing with this being a possession thing now is that the demons are actually talking and stuff.
They're also standing up to a lot more damage, and most interestingly, we already saw the after effects of this.
Yeah.
This next clip is our reaction to the discovery of the secret doorway in the penthouse apartment that can only be seen in the dark.
I hate this. I'm Benjamin.
It's almost like we get closer to the end of the movie and you get more scared. Don't fuck with your beanie.
Don't tell me what to do. Motherfucker. You're not the one who's scared. I have to take a nap after this. I don't know if I'm going to go to sleep.
Nah, you'll be able to sleep.
He's touching the door. The invisible demon door that can only be seen in the dark. My favorite kind of door. Oh!
Oh.
Where's that?
It's medical equipment.
This next clip is our reaction to Chief getting pulled into the well by Nina.
What do you see, Bobbert?
I don't see shit. I
Do
don't
you
see anything.
Dun, dun,
Stop.
dun,
Ben, I will punch you.
dun, 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 dun,
Like,
dun, dun, dun,
Is it a well?
dun, dun.
What? What is that, a well down into the pit of despair that is hell?
Yeah, it's an optical illusion.
You're an optical illusion.
I hope not.
Oh, if she comes crawling out of... Ben, the longer we watch this film...
I like earlier when you're like, this isn't that scary.
Is it full of water?
Or blood.
He's gonna get fucking grabbed.
Oh, there's something there, Bob.
No! No, bro! Ah! Nope, there it is. There it goes. All right, well, he's dead. Chief is dead. Hidden demonic magics. That's straight up magic.
This next clip is our reaction to the final encounter with the big demon, Nina.
Oh, god damn.
Oh!
Oh, okay. Rosso's getting an ass beat by a hammer.
Twice in a row, Pablo Rosso.
Hammer time. Bro, the fact that they're just fighting in the dark like this is insane.
Oh, Rosso's still alive.
He got fucking domed by the hammer, though.
Or no, I think the camera got hit because he said something hit me.
Oh, I lost the camera. Oh! Oh my fucking god. That was so fucking gross, Ben.
Where'd the lady go?
I don't know. I don't know where she went. This priest is a menace.
I turned the camera's light on.
I don't know where she is, bro. Oh, she's just clattering shit around looking for people to fucking nab.
She really likes that hammer.
Yeah, it's like her favorite tool of choice, man.
It's her only toy.
No, that's nice. At least she has one. Oh, God, she's so gross. And the fact that it's all prosthetic makes it worse, I think.
Hello, Nina. Ninas.
Oh my god, please fucking stop.
Oh, look, she's gonna get
Please
really
stop.
close to the camera.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
How
Oh
are you?
god, you're ugly. You are so ugly.
Aw, don't say that about Nina.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get fucked.
Where'd Nina go, Bob?
Oh shit! Jesus fucking Christ. Is she biting him or not? I can't fucking tell if he got bit.
Trying.
Oh, is he gonna try and stab her to get blood? What does he have? Like a
That's a wrench.
bottle opener? Oh! What is happening? Okay. Well, they got the big one. They got her.
This next clip is our reaction to us witnessing the demon change hosts from Nina to Angela via a disgusting big worm.
Oh, whoa. This is weird. It's showing us. Oh, is it gonna. Ew! Bro, that's so fucking gross. That's so just like disgusting, bro.
Look, it's the demon.
Oh, it was a worm. Ew. Hi, we're back.
Yeah, welcome back to the end of the show.
End of the episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed Rec Part 2.
Yeah, I think we kind of figured out our release schedule for these.
Yeah, we figured it out
But
mostly.
you know, if you're listening to this, what it was.
Yeah, whatever. I think this
Better
probably
than I
came
do.
out the Wednesday after the Friday that Rec came out.
Yeah.
Which is very convoluted to say, but we have a weird release schedule at the moment because of all the holidays and the special recordings and all the other bullshit.
And we're just figuring it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time we've ever done it. Hopefully, please, I hope to God by the time this is out that we're on Spotify. So check us out on Spotify if you can. Check out our YouTube at Beware the Board. Check out our Twitter at Beware the Board, where you can get updates and special things about episodes we're putting out on for extras, like special guest episodes. Something we should talk about that I've just remembered. I think you said we're gonna do a New Year special.
Potentially. We're doing a Christmas, I think.
Christmas for sure, because there are some fucking killer Christmas movies that are scary.
And then we'll maybe do a New Year's movie.
Maybe do a New Year's
There's
movie.
a couple ones that I like, and I'll see if I want to do a movie for it.
Yeah, so watch out for that. And then also, I pitched we do Valentine's Day, because I bet you there are some really scary
It's in
Valentine's Day
February.
movies.
We're going to be on the next board by February.
Yeah, so?
Well, I mean, you could pitch it now, but I don't have to worry about that right now.
Well, I'm pitching it to you now so that you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And also, so the audience is aware of something might
Okay.
come out on Valentine's
That's
Day.
okay, I guess.
Leave some comments below. Let us know what you think of the podcast. Let us know if you have any suggestions for the random category of the next board, or if you have any suggestions to the format that we're still
Yeah.
working on. If you have any suggestions for movies that Ben can add to the board, leave them in the comments. I won't read through them, or if I do, I'll just read the titles and go, "Hey Ben, look into this thing," so that we can maybe watch it. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Next week we have 2 Halloween movies. Well, we have 2 Halloween blocks left. We have 2 zombie blocks left, and one spider.
And I really don't like that there's still spiders on the option after watching
Just
Arachnophobia.
knock it out.
I could knock
That
it
could
out,
be the week.
but I won't.
But yeah, so that's what we got. So everyone have a nice week. We'll
Yeah.
see you next time.
We'll see you next time. See what the board has to offer. Hopefully, it will not be as scary as Rec 1. Because
Alright.
that one had me on my fucking edge of my pants, bro. That was so fucking freaky. Goodbye.
Bye.